Valley Children's Stadium in Fresno, California. After a full day of college football, the sun is down, the lights are on, and we still have more for you on EA Sports. It's the Colorado State Rams and the Fresno State Bulldogs. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Thanks, guys. The Rams head coach that I spoke with pregame, he knows that they have got one of the best wide receivers in the country, highly rated and experienced, but a young quarterback. They have tried to put some things in this week that will help them get the ball to their best target on the field. We'll keep you posted as the game continues. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Fresno State will kick it off and we're underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. So Colorado State's offense will have the football first. And here comes the guy that'll be running the show. What a game he had last time out. 3 touchdowns, better than 200 yards, leading his team to victory. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Coleman. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Vick. And they're starting to bring some noise here on this early 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end.
And that's a frustrating drive. Not the drive they were trying to put together. 3 plays, couldn't find a way to break somebody loose. Catching the football, getting tackled. Offense still trying to get in a rhythm, trying to make something happen on their side of the field.
The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. The Bulldogs offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And here comes Rayshon Luke. He has become a key piece of this offense.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I tell you what, to watch in this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
It's complete to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Martin back to pass. He wants it all. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Guys, let's take a minute and look big picture at Colorado State. They've gotten deep into the conference race, sitting on top of the standings right now. That conference championship game is starting to loom large.
It is, and there's so much at stake, right? Like knowing in the 12-team playoff that I have a chance to get a bye. right? If I can win my conference. So a lot at stake. They've done really well. They're at the top of the leaderboard right now, Palmer, but a little bit of the season still left.
Yeah, you got to focus on today. We're at that time of season where all of us love talking about what's coming up and predicting who that conference championship game is going to be. Can they go to the playoff? It all doesn't matter if you don't win this game today, so you've got to be focused here. This is a massive game.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Moving away from pressure. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Using the quick game. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. And the Rams have their offense in high gear. The keeper on the option. Makes it past the marker. Finding some room. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Colorado State.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this. Snags it, and there's running room.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. D showing blitz. They might be bluffing. Rush is on him. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
He's got him. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? Off play action. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. The Bulldogs go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Martin will throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They'll try to get the first through the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. And this one is perfect. That brings them to within 1.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
He'll bring it out. It's Coleman. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. That's the end of the quarter, and Colorado State is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. They'll run the screen. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
And that's not a surprise play call for this offense. A lot of times, man, after a tackle for a loss or a play that goes behind the line of scrimmage, they want to get those chunky yards back. They want to get back to third and manageable. They dial up the screen. They get some positive yards. Now put themselves in a position to be more successful on third down.
Running inside. It's Coleman. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Rams are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it. There's a crease. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. This drive's been productive so far. Already picked up a couple of first downs, now out close to midfield. Looking for space. It's Coleman. Turning it on. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Rams with the 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. After the run, now to throw. That's 20. He's got space. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. They've moved it to the 19. 1st and 10. Finds his big tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Short completion on first down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. Back to pass. And he dropped it. Just didn't work the thing all the way in.
Just got to finish the play. If you're the wide receiver, you got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
Under fire. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado State. And they take it in for 6 more points. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They go 83 yards on the drive, and it was capped off with an impressive 16-yard run for the score. On the run from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would...
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Gives it to the back on the draw. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll move the tight end. Martin back to pass. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Bulldogs really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man on the left. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He tries to take the top off. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Fresno State will have to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave them no opportunity for a return. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time. Breaks into the open. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Back to pass on second down. Caught by Coleman. He'll be stopped at his own 23-yard line, but he's got enough to move the chains and pick up the first down. He goes right back to the air. Here's the pressure. Finds some time. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. Now on second down. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. The Bulldogs will use their first timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. On third and long, try to convert through the air. He hurls one deep down the left side. Makes a deep grab. Big play on that one as he works his way all the way to the 28-yard line.
Well, this quarterback, I think, has earned the right to take shots here late in the first half. They've had a lot of success. They've got the lead. They're not going to play it safe. He's going to make good decisions, and when he has opportunities to throw strikes, he's going to hit those throws.
The Rams come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looking to throw on first down. Firing to the right, complete. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. And the Rams come to the line with a new set of downs. Oh, they're after him. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Gets it inside the 10. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Rams have it in scoring position on first and goal. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Stepping to the right. Touchdown Rams! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Man, that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. And with time running out here in the first half, not willing to invite disaster, the offense takes a knee, and they'll go to the break trailing. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, we knew this would be a telling week, and Week 12 has not disappointed. Let's get you updated right away. We begin with a look at Kansas, taking on the number 3 team, the BYU Cougars. And it's the Jayhawks with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team. And this one gets them to 5 wins on the year, which isn't cause for a campus-wide celebration, but it's proof the coaching staff is getting through to this team. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big Ten. Now over to your game in Fresno. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Valley Children's Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Just about set to get this second half underway. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring.
Well,
and the ball's out, and they're after it. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He is in, takes the fumble to the house. Touchdown, Colorado State.
This is just complimentary football, and we're seeing it now. Offense scoring points and the defense doing their job. Great job flying to the ball, forcing that football loose, picking it up, convoy to go score, David. Everything going their way.
Everything going their way, making plays, and this offense is going to have to find some answers. Now dug yourself a hole. Going to get in predominantly passing situations. This offense has got to find something fast.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, the score is 28-6. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. And he's coming out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And so the Fresno State offense comes out onto the field. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Oh, he got loose. Stopped at the 28, but a big 15-yard pickup gives him some breathing room. Now on first down from the 28. Pulls and fires complete to the right. At the 45 on his way. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. The Bulldogs peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Got enough for the first. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. Running game got it done on the last play. Now it's first down. Finds his big tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. That last completion left him with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. They'll run the option. Quarterback keep. Here's the handoff. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. Fresno State lines up with a 1st and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Got his man. And that's good for the completion percentage and bad for the yardage. They lose ground on that one. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Martin will throw it. Pressure coming. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. Just drives it between the uprights. Had to settle for the field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Rams offense on the field and ready to get started. They'll start on the ground with Darrell Robinson. There he goes! Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? Darrell again. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. He sacked this defense all over it.
And that's a better job by this defense. That's exactly what they've got to start doing more. He's had a lot of success on the ground. It's apparent he will take off and move. So how do we keep him in the pocket? Get him behind the line of scrimmage, fluster him a little bit, and don't let him use those wheels.
They're going to stop him short, and man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on 3rd down. And the Rams will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Here comes the Fresno State offense. The field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make them.
They'll go right back to him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Martin back to pass. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Fresno State will have to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. The run inside. It's Coleman. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Vick. At midfield, he's got room. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk. Maybe some room here. Got enough for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Right back to the well. And he was able to pick his way for just a few yards, and that'll wrap up the 3rd quarter. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Pulls it on the option. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense. 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the 1st. Flips it out to the back. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Rams looking to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Rams come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it on the option. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. 1st and goal for the offense. Hauls it in. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. This is one of those momentum turning points at this deep. Touchdown, Colorado State! And the beatdown has ensued. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They took it 71 yards down the field, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. Last drive was a quick 3 and out, and now time is even more of a factor to get something going. Got his man down the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Martin will throw it. Get it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Now facing a 3rd and long. Defense looks like they're coming. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Going long. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Picked off. What a play to set him up. The sudden change on the turnover, and man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And the defense is finally able to find an answer for this quarterback's legs. He's been killing them early in the game, already over 40 yards rushing. Here we are now, though, in the 2nd half. And it looks like they've made a few adjustments. That time, they were able to get in the backfield, get to him, and bring him to the ground.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Fires left. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Makes the catch. It's McClain. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Bulldogs can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Caught in the backfield, it's Freeman. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give out of the gun. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. Martin back to pass. Working that left side now. And he dropped a quick spin move on him before being dragged down. Solid pickup on the play. The Bulldogs come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. The RPO, it's complete. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to throw again. Quickly complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. Nice move to keep running. He slides and gets the first down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute?